All right, God bless you.
All you have to do is come back to the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. That's what we were supposed to do.
That's right.
But our ancestors didn't do that.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we listen to the words of the Most High, all these blessings will come upon us and overtake us. All the blessings from the Father. All we have to do is follow his laws. Follow him.
Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed we shall be in the fields. We was going to be blessed in the cities, like we in New York right now, we would have been blessed.
Right.
Those of us in the fields, in the south, down that way, would have been blessed. Everything would have been good.
That's right.
If we had just stayed following the laws, the statutes, and the commandments.
That's right. Verse 4. Verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thine kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Everything you own would have been blessed. You would have children. Your children would be blessed. Right. Your animals, your cattle, they would multiply and have more. You would be abundantly blessed in everything you do. But you see, that didn't happen. That did not happen. This is what happened when you disobeyed the Father.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Everything good, man.
That's what's happening.
We're gonna have a warm winter.
Well, we'll see. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And that's what happened. We broke his commandments. And now instead of all the blessings, now we got these curses. And that's going to come and overtake us.
That's right.
I mean, that's going to follow us all through our generations. Because we did not listen. We went our own way, followed other gods, and guess what? Now we're not blessed anymore. Right? You're cursed.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shall we be in the city, and cursed shall we be in the fields. From opposite of being blessed in the city and in the fields, now because we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments, now we're cursed in the places where we're supposed to be blessed.
That's right.
That's the results of breaking the laws of the Most High.
Right.
And all we had to do was follow these laws. He had put us in places to grow, for other nations to look at us and admire us and serve us. But we didn't do that. We decided to follow these other nations. When he said, come out of her, he said, do not follow these other nations.
That's right.
We went ahead and did it anyway. And then what happened? We broke his laws. We mixed with them. They don't like us, why we mixing with them? They don't mix with us.
Right.
When I was growing up, you didn't see this mix. Black with white or black with Haitian. There wasn't none of that. Asians and all that. We all stayed with our own. But now it's all confusion. It's all mixed. They want to mix everything up.
Right.
The Father said that's a sin.
Okay. 17. Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Keep going.
Yeah.
18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
You're being cursed. Father used to look out for us when we go out and when we come in. Now we're being cursed. Our flesh, our children going to be cursed. Our lifestyle going to be cursed. Everything we do is going to be cursed because we broke these laws. You know, we're just trying to do what we have to do to wake you up. Because we're tired of seeing us living like this. We're tired of our people living like this, thinking it's okay. Content to live the way you live it, thinking you're free when you're not free. Every time somebody speaks on the truth, guess what? Your enemy, the so-called white man, will put his knee on your neck again. Where's Black Lives Matter? Where they at? They made their money and they bounced.
You got something?
Them two sisters, two lesbians, they bounced. Where have they been? Where's all these people? Why they not supporting Kyrie?
You don't support him? What'd you say, sis?
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't support Kyrie?
You know, why aren't these people around to show that they are leaders, so-called leaders? Because they're not of the Most High. That's why they're not around anymore. They made their money off us and moved on. They completely disappeared, and some of us still run around here wearing Black Lives Matter t-shirt.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, okay. This is Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord God, this is Jerusalem. I have set it in the midst of the nations and countries that are round about her.
Like he said, this was Jerusalem, where he set all the other nations around where we're supposed to be. For all of them to be around us, to watch us, to see how we living, to serve us.
Right?
Go ahead, Al.
Verse 6. And she hath changed my judgments into wickedness more than the nations, and my statutes more than the countries that are round about her. For they have refused my judgments and my statutes, they have not walked in them.
Once again, Jerusalem, us, we start following the laws, the rules of those other nations.
Right.
We turned our back against our Father. That's why the other nations look at us and laugh at us. They don't take us serious. All they gotta do is come up with some new stuff, and we're so occupied, we are so confused about who we are, we follow the other nations' lead. When they should follow our lead.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Spanish. You read Spanish?
So it's time for us to wake up.
He gave me one for Spanish. That's for English, my fault.
It's time for us to wake up. The Father's not playing anymore.
That's right.
Put the other nations around us. Jerusalem is us. Put us in the midst for them to see us, for them to serve us. But they flip-flopped and now we're serving them.
Right.
We're following their ways, their gods. Struggling, thinking that's the way it's supposed to be. Coming out here looking to buy this and buy that when this is a holy day.
Right.
This is your holy day. How many of y'all went out there and celebrate what's Halloween? How many of you out there celebrating Halloween? Do you know the origin of Halloween? No. But you're doing it because your master told you to do it. You dress your children up in these crazy ass costumes and send them out to get candy. How ridiculous is that? That's why we're still in the position we are in. That's why other nations laugh at us. That's why other nations will not take us serious. It's like, yo, them niggas gonna do whatever we tell them to do. We have one of these crews go in front of the TV, come out with some new clothes, some tight ass pants. These niggas go in and buy it anyway. Yeah, these crews come out with some sneakers, put a $500 price on it. These niggas gonna go buy it anyway.
That's right. Bunch of dummies.
Cause that's how stupid the other nations know we are. Even the Father knows that.
Right.
The Father is so mad at us from turning our backs from who we are to what we are now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. When are we gonna wake up? When are you gonna be tired of still being in slavery? And yes, you're still in slavery. You really are. You think you're free? Don't pay your taxes, see what happens. Try leaving this country without a passport, see what happens.